No one
Alright.
has ever said, "Oh, you're playing Elite. Let me call you back." I need changes. We need to change the changes you just made and send to me. Because now, I said it was okay. It
But
was
I
great.
lied.
But then, tomorrow happened. And now it's not right. That's the life of a video editor.
I love that.
They sign off on it. This is awesome. Next day, this is not awesome. What happened to yesterday? Well, guess what?
Yesterday
Guess
was
what
for
happened
quitters.
yesterday? Guess what happened yesterday? I let someone else hear it, and he's stupid. I know he's stupid, but let's make all the changes that he wants. But he's dumb. Remember that. So we're making dumb changes. Absolute no! No, we're making the changes. The changes. Not the stupid changes. Just the changes. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're perfectly fine. So I have to go back to Leonard Nimoy to pick up my Type 9 Heavy. Oh, let me send you a wing invite. Oh, you're still in open play. Never mind.
No, I'll just switch up. Why should I set up a... I love that. What's the insult to injury since I bought some stuff? Fire group reminder. Remember to set up your fire groups. For what?
They're just hunting you now.
That's all they're doing. For what? Why am I setting up fire groups? Maybe I'll put some give you some context. It literally took me, I would say, 15 minutes, which to me is a long time, to set up my fire groups perfectly. So kinetics here, one trigger, thermals here on one trigger, everything is nice and cozy. If I need a heat sink, it's here, and I can use any of it. None of them.
Okay, you're gonna laugh, but I'm having a moment. How do you switch your fire groups? Never mind, I figured it out. Woo, that was an ordeal.
Frameshift drive charging.
But yeah, it upscales everything that it's doing. Also, the audio and haptic responses are apparently better. And one thing, I don't know if you ever heard my small space station of my PS4, but it always ran very loud, and I had dismantled it several times to clear out everything, but it still would like run so hot.
That sucks. Well, not anymore, because you know that's over and done with.
Yeah. Also, comparatively, the stream is very minimally delayed compared. Like, I know there's built-in delay, but it's not too bad.
Also, you notice it's like a little stretched, like the.
Which part?
When you can, you mean you're talking about the stream you uploaded?
Oh no, like I was talking about right now. Like I'm streaming it, and it's very very fast.
Oh,
but
good.
What about the stream? Because remember, I did have to mess with a lot of things because I went and I fixed the different aspects that should make it run more smoothly and not have as much choppiness. But what was what were you seeing?
Well, on the videos, the one that you uploaded, ones that you get from Twitch, they're kind of like even I noticed on the stream yesterday. They're almost like kind of stretched out, like they're pulled from the ends.
Left to right.
We should definitely, maybe later today, go over the settings and see.
Well, that's why I said definitely if you get any time later. I mean, definitely, I would love it if you were there so we could have it almost like we were recording the podcast settings.
That would be good.
Because I want to test it because, like I said, I ended up noticing that there was this optimizer that I had never used that apparently looks at your computer and then it tells you what the best settings are for what you have.
Oh, gotcha.
But then everything ended up being weirdly sized, so I had to like basically redo like where the logos and the social media and all that pop up, so...
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely be free by about, let's see, I gotta send that at 3, so probably by like 4 or so. I'll have everything situated. So if you want to do that, I'll just see. I
sent you a wing invite request, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, that was one of the first things, was basically the output now is now more tailored to a smaller screen for like a normal laptop. Before it was basically set like a projector or a large TV size arrangement.
Oh, okay.
So that was part of the problem, and it was trying to upscale it to such a large screen. So now it's set to like 1280, I think, aspect ratio. Something along those lines. I'd have to go and look at it, but like there's two settings. There's one where when you're looking at it, and there's one where when you're streaming, how it outputs it. So you can actually have different settings on that, and that improves performance as well. So there's different things I learned through messing up.
Okay.
Fuel scooping.
I tell you, when I'm flying this ship now, I miss my Anaconda's fuel scoop. It's got a 7A fuel scoop. It is all things to all people.
Frameshift drive charging.
Also, they've updated how the streaming works, and I literally love it. So before, there was like this huge bar like that would smush the screen up to take up space for like people's comments and everything. But now it pops up a nice respectful little box and then disappears. So your game stays exactly the way it should look. Which is pretty cool.
Nice. So you don't see that, third of the screen.
Yeah. So now I'm seeing the game the way it was meant to be seen, and it just pops up a little respectful box.
Gotcha. Okay.
And our spot is still the good spot for mining, right? For the Painite?
Yeah. I think it's Imin hit or something like that.
Imihet? How many jumps will you be from it?
I don't know.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hopefully I bookmarked it. In this, 8.
Nice.
Frameshift
Don't let me slow you down. You go ahead and you can start mining. I mean, I might jump into a different spot so I don't drag anybody. Although you like to shoot people, don't you? What was that?
When the guns work. Good time. Let's see.
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Are you at your 3-week mark yet for your getting your shields, the prismatic?
Oh, I think I'm at 5 now.
Nice. So you got the
Systems
your prismatic shields?
No, not at all. I have to start doing the rank. You know.
Oh, the missions
Yeah,
for
doing
her.
Yep. Yep.
fuel scoop disengaged.
And is it only certain stations you can do the missions for?
Frameshift
Oh,
drive
that I'm not
charging.
sure.
Hmm.
That I'm not sure.
Fuel scooping.
You know, though, pursuant to what you were saying about people being ridiculous with their requests, I feel like at the end of the day, you wouldn't have it any other way, though.
Frameshift drive charging.
You
What do you
know, I mean, you know, it's all part of the craft, right? You know, dealing with, you know, people that don't really know what they're talking about
They want-
sometimes,
no,
and
yeah, they don't know what they
and
want.
like they'll Google something and they'll be like, ah, yes, I want this. You know, that's completely opposite to what you said you wanted when you were listening to yourself, right? Yes, this is what I want.
Yes, that's. I mean, people really don't. When you and that's the issue with giving too many options. As soon as I told this client that, and I didn't think this was such a unusual thing. I told him, you know, that I,
Drive charging.
you know, he's a guitarist and I told him I can EQ, you know, and take some, you know, boost and take certain frequencies out. And that's not a technical, that's not a, you know, everyone, you know, that does anything with audio knows about that. EQing is not this secret. You
Right.
know what I mean? And as soon as I told him that, now he has done all this research and the guitar should be in this frequency and, you know, make sure to boost this. And I'm like, you don't even know what this was 3 days ago. And now you're requesting whole EQ, you know, presets. Like, I have to, it's not even a money thing, I have to charge him for this. Like, you gotta, like, you can't just make all these changes and expect me not to charge you, you know, after you sign
Right.
off on it. After you actually say, oh, this sounds good. You know, what did you do to make it so, oh, well, I EQ'd it. Well, what does that mean? Well, I, you know, boosted some frequencies and turned out to... You can do that? I did already. You're listening to it. It sounds good, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then all of a sudden, oh, your EQs must be wrong. How are they wrong? You liked them before you knew what the hell they were. So how? Because, well, guitars are. Did you compensate for the guitars? You know, guitars at the G string has to be 440. Like, well, yes, but that doesn't make it. That doesn't mean anything. That's the starting point. Then you have to actually do the craft of EQing things. You know, that's like saying, all right, I'm a track runner. Well, what races have you run? Well, I got to the finish line. I mean, I'm sorry, I got to the starting line. Did you run the race? No. But that's the starting point. 440, that is true. But that is step 1 out of step 20.
Fuel scooping.
And for you to ask is, like, highly insulting. You know? So yes, you learned the first step of what I've already done. Good job. You know, it's comedy, man. But whatever.
Yeah, you gotta love that.
I can or I can't. Or I don't necessarily have to.
I don't know. I just think that would be fun. You know, just the constant ability to shake your head at people and just be like, how do they survive when I'm not here to handhold for them?
They don't. They definitely do not. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll do the turret. Yeah, absolutely.
Fuel scooping.
I mean, we'll do the gimbal. Sorry, I said turret.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I must say, through learning combat with you, I definitely think it is pretty fun and easy to
It's a good time.
to shoot people without gimbaled weapons as well. I have 2 gimbaled weapons, and then everything else is straight shots. Just because they do more damage. But the gimbaled will do a lot of damage. I mean, because they will hit more often.
Yeah, it's time on target.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. That actually... Okay, fine. So all that, 5A.
Fuel scooping.
And I'm nowhere near the power. Okay, great. This is good. Actually, right.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Let's set these stupid ass fire groups. And don't worry, this won't take me as long because.
Oh, dude, you do you. Like I said, I'm a few more jumps away from Leonard Nimoy, and that's where I parked my Type 9 Heavy. So I just need to go there and pick it up. Because that is now my dedicated mining ship. Yeah, I'm 2 jumps away, so.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
But yeah, if you have room ever, on my Anaconda, I have a 7A fuel scoop. That thing is glorious.
Frameshift drive charging. charging.
It was literally letting me fuel scoop at 700 when I jumped in.
That's pretty good.
It was almost insane.
Okay, I think I'm good. Actually,
Fuel
you
scoop.
did mention fuel scoop, so let's just make sure I have one. Because now I'm dumb.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Booster on pulse wave.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is a torpedoes.
Huh?
So, does chaff work at all?
I have it on my Glorious Python here as my warship, but I have never actually used it because, I mean, for me, I don't really know how to get it to work with a fire group. And what I mean by that is, if I'm fighting somebody,
Fuel scoop.
like, how am I going to stop what I'm doing,
Fuel scoop disengaged.
you know, to basically stop what I'm doing so that I can switch my fire group just to launch a chaff, you know? So it's a little bit like awkward for me.
Okay.
I believe the eject button is the one right next to the power button we learned. And then if you could pop that in, please and thank you. Let me get that fluff off there. There we go, little fluff gone. I got my Miles Morales.
Oh, wait, what?
The Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah.
I got it. It finally arrived. I was very sad that it had not. You don't have to push that hard. I'm just saying.
Oh, you get the game. Oh, okay.
India Golf. The Federation welcomes you. Follow station protocols and enjoy your visit, Commander. Request approved. Vectoring for approach to landing pad 08. Clear for automated approach vectoring.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, just landed.
Touchdown. Thrusters offline. Deploying ground services.
Type 9 Heavy. Here we go. With my 512 cargo. Just making sure my Python got stored correctly. All right. Okay, going to load up on some limpets. This is just going to take an hour, apparently, to get my 512 limpets.
Be happy you're not loading them.
Oh, yeah. It's good that we have plebeians to do that. I'm 6% away from my last Ikaru being tricked out.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alrighty. Oh, galaxy map. An Imen hit, right?
That's it.
That doesn't look that far. It actually looks like I might be... Yeah, with my big fat tank, I'm only 16 jumps away, so... I forgot what a beast this thing is, so this ought to be interesting.
Ship detach complete. You are clear for egress.
Landing gear retracted.
Loitering is a crime, punishable by death. Please make sure you have authorization, and full
Have you ever seen my Type 9 Heavy? I can't remember.
Nope,
It is.
I have not.
It is a fat old ship. Wow. It's all coming back to me how this thing turns like a beast.
Yeah.
I'm not mad, I'm being amused yet again about how ridiculous this thing turns.
Frameshift drive charging.
Turn, you beast of a ship. So it should be at this point I tell you that the Type 9 Heavy is the only ship I have crashed into a sun 3 different times.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jeez.
That is how hard it is to turn. But it's so hard to disagree with its results. Like, it is... The ship is absolutely spectacular at what it does.
2, 1,
Like, you should just see, I can deplete an asteroid in a matter of seconds with this ship. Like, the thing was born to eat asteroids alive.
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, there it is. I got my bobblehead in this one. Good.
Oh, nice. Which one do you have? Oh, the Earth.
Earth. Yep.
I remembered right after I said it.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
But yeah, definitely, you know, if you do have that time around 4 or whatever, let me know. Because that would be great if we can just, like, informally, even if it's just for like 5-10 minutes, I just want to run it like we would normally do it to see if everything looks good. You can look at it on Twitch and see what you think of how everything is.
Right.
Fuel scooping.
You know, I know I've said it like several times already, but this ship makes me want to every time it makes me want to groan with how slow it turns.
Frameshift drive charging.
Like I just want to be like, you know.
Right. Yeah, because it's that.
3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, is that why?
Frameshift drive charging.
I apparently need to feather the accelerator a little bit more often, and that will help my life considerably. You know, I'm sure that this is probably something you've mentioned before, but I really do love the sound design in this game.
It's one of the best things in the game.
Like, I love the way it sounds when, you know, the ship's like worrying up for, you know, like frame shift drive. I love the scanner sounds. It's just all so
Yeah, even
well
the
executed.
refueled sounds. Yeah.
Complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Did I tell you I found a something playlist that has how it says it's music to explore space or the universe in?
No, I would have remembered that.
Hold on, let me pull it up for your amusement. It made me think of 2001 and this game both.
Yeah.
Fuel sink disengaged.
Well, this playlist of mine has become a radio station.
Interesting.
Frameshift drive charging.
Can you hear it okay?
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, that would probably... It's similar to the music that's on Elite.
Uh-huh.
Very ambient.
But when I saw it, it made me giggle. I was like, oh, that's
yeah.
funny.
Can you hear it okay?
Oops.
This is what happens when you go back to your Twitch before you turn the volume off.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, especially, I'm wearing headphones, so especially, like, how rumbly the sounds sound when you're getting ready to jump. So gratifying.
Fuel scooping.
Don't crash into the sun can.
Is that your new single you're working on?
That is my Type 9 Heavy album. It's 12 tracks of Don't Crash Into the Sun.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
I will say, I had a lot of fun doing combat in this game, but I definitely don't see it as profitable.
No, it's not. That's the whole point. Mining is profitable. You use the mining to fund your war campaign. It's definitely not nearly... I mean, that's one of the... it doesn't bother me at all, but that's one of the criticisms, I guess you could say, about the game, that nothing's balanced, or just get good at whatever the fuck is king.
Profitable?
You know what I mean? Yeah, so I never understood why people, everything's unbalanced, or why don't you, like, mining's easy as fuck. Like, it takes some time, and it's like mad. You gotta have some patience. You haven't. I mean, if you have an appreciation for things like fishing, then yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's put on a good playlist, and do some mining.
3, 2, 1,
Damn, that's a big jump. 23.4. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why, because I don't like staying in the field for that long. And plus, I can get to these mining places a little faster in the ASP. And did you know I've been playing all this time? The reason why I was derping out so much is I wasn't even using the 5G from my PS4.
No?
Didn't even think to check. And I was like, why is this? This is crazy, because everything else is on the 5G, no problem. And I checked the PlayStation and it's on the regular one. And I'm like,
Of course it is.
of course it is.
And it wouldn't be an auto battle unless I get defeated on the very last one that would have gotten me to 100%.
Oh man, it's messed up.
It did 39 battles, not one loss. Suddenly it derps out on the one that would have gotten to 100%.
That's funny.
Turn.
Fuel scooping.
Turn. Okay. See, honestly, that's why I never did very many runs with the Type 9 Heavy, was
Yeah,
because
wait.
it was so hard not getting interdicted.
But I would think it would be harder to interdict in a bigger ship. Like,
Oh, I mean,
Drive charging.
have you ever tried not to get interdicted? Do you know what you have to do, or?
yes, damn it.
Well, I don't know. You have a gun lust, so I wasn't sure you ever took the peaceful road.
Good to know that my gun list
But yeah,
is overbearing,
I mean,
but
it's
yes,
it's
you
the
have to
fact that
control-
you have to keep
finally escape.
aiming at
Yeah,
that thing,
yeah,
and with the
escape.
Type 9 Heavy, it is almost impossible. Like, I've learned that my only real hope is to try to jump as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
How many jumps out are you?
Charging.
5.
Nice. I'm 3, so we should get there just about the same time again. And then you can see this fat beast of a ship.
4, 3, 2.
I love it. I love when you speed up. I love the little rattly noise it makes right before it jumps to the frame shift. I just love playing this game. It's so peaceful and so wonderful. There's so much you can do.
Yeah, I
feel like-
just gotta play more.
Getting to Sagittarius A is my next big thing I want to do. So I need to like plot my route and take I need to figure out how long it'll take me. For one, because I'm guessing it will be the best part of a day.
Tell me about it.
So I either need to commit to several weeks worth of travel and just do it like, several hours at a time when I'm on, or I just need to set aside a whole day that can be devoted to nothing but travel.
Fuel scooping.
And then once I visit Sagittarius A, I want to work on getting a permit to visit Earth.
Honestly, going that far out, you will definitely, I think, get your Explorer rank up so you can get Elite.
Let's see.
Disengaged.
My Explorer rank is Pathfinder. I don't know if that's the last one before Elite or not.
Frame shift.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Charging.
Me either.
Yeah, I'm gonna be scooping for a while.
But I know my Commerce one, Tycoon, is one away, and I'm at
Yes,
46%, so I feel like I could also just mine several times a full cargo hold's worth, and
that's it.
and I feel like with this ship, my best bet is take the lower price and just sell to
Yes.
the fleet carriers that are here,
It's that are right,
which
already
saves
there,
me
yeah.
getting interdicted.
Fuel scooping.
I don't know. Metal's really the only halfway decent music to fuel scoops. Why? Why did this?
Did you ever watch the show Metalocalypse?
Oh yeah, that was nuts.
It's not metal enough.
But it was like unusual because they were like the only band in the world. There were like no, there was no other bands. It was just everyone just listened to metal all the time. Like they sold out every concert. They were the only game in town.
Yeah, I loved that. And Mark Hamill did
Yeah.
a voice of one of the characters, so...
I think Nathan Explosion, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while. I'm definitely gonna get a bigger scoop, food scoop. Food scoop. I said it.
I said what I said.
Yeah, because this refuel is taking a while. I mean, I'm just glad that I can refuel. Because...
Because we all know what happened the last time.
Thanks, that was exactly what I needed.
I'm just saying we
Always there for
remember.
what I needed. I guess you're just what I needed. Not.
I'm hitting a lot of nerves today.
Well, it's all good. Well, no problem. As long as there's a star I can scoop, we're all good. So, question. Alright, I
Yeah.
got the fuel scooping gauge up, and maybe you can explain some things.
What fuel
when I
scoop
was-
do you have so I know how to answer? Is it like a 2A, 3A?
It's like a 5A or something like that.
Okay. Go on.
Okay. So, there's the fuel, and I see the gauge going up, and then it says 39 point whatever seconds. What is that?
Uh-huh.
It just means I'm scoop. Is that how much I'm scooping, or is that how long I
Yeah,
have?
so the number on the bottom is how much per second you're scooping.
So speeding up increases that.
Well, no, not speeding up, getting closer to the star. So, when I was first learning how to fuel scoop, I definitely was using was it not Imahet 1 that we were... I'm very confused, AJ.
Oh, what's up?
I'm sorry. Yes. So when I was first learning to fuel scoop, I would kind of come to a full stop and I would fly towards the sun until I learned how close I could get without, crashing into the sun and not overheating too much. So
Excellent. Let's get out of here.
So I would kind of feather my way into figuring out how close I needed to get. I think Imahet was something else, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, that's the star system.
Okay, but what planet was it we were around? Because there's only one that has a ring, and I never put a marker on it.
Oh, awesome. A white dwarf. I love these things. I'm gonna take a picture. Let's see. These things are gorgeous. I gotta come back here. I like.
Because
So
this
you're
is
asking
some
which-
space station called Clement City, is what I have
Right, that's the
bookmarked in this one.
Okay, so that's the closest station to it. Let me slow down and find the.
Was it the UZP D590?
D590 is it. That's it. That's absolutely it.
Well, then I'm quite a few jumps still away then. Why didn't you tell me that I had...
Tell you what.
I literally asked you, was it Imin hit, and you said yes. Where we go to mine.
Right, that's the last closest station. And from there is the
I just feel bad. I would have been actively going to where we needed to be. Now I feel bad that I'm even farther away.
You're farther away?
Well, I mean, I definitely was not going the most direct route if I came to here.
Oh. Well,
Hi, Dad.
that wasn't that.
Oh.
Drive charging.
I mean,
Fuel scooping complete.
So yeah, what I find with fuel scooping is you want to try to get a balance where you don't go too much over 70% for your heat, while at the same time not having your fuel per second to be so low that it takes you forever to actually, you know,
I hear you.
scoop it up.
Charging.
But the way I kind of gauged that was when I first started learning it, like I said, I would pretty much like aim myself at the star, and I would get closer and closer, like from a full stop, just till I could figure out how close I could get, and that's how I learned that part of my cockpit, if I kept the ring around the navigation for the sun at
Right.
that line in my cockpit, I could basically orbit the sun and fuel scoop, and I would get pretty decent per second rate while not getting too close to the sun.
Gotcha.
Fuel scooping complete.
I got no excuse now. It's 2 suns.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, so my 3 car are done. Now I just need to work on getting their stats up to where they need to be. Improving my runes on...
Not anymore.
I need grindstones so badly.
Well, didn't you get one from the event?
Fuel scooping.
I know, yeah. I mean, you get them, I'm just saying I need quite a few. Like, I need to actually do the R5 team. I need to figure out a consistent R5 team that even if it's not fast, I can get into some rounds with random people and just farm. You know, as
What
much as I can.
is the advantage? Like, do you just get grindstones from the...
Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
But grindstones, I mean, remember, when it comes to rune efficiency, like, if you're, like, a couple points off in, like, your crit rate, getting a grindstone that could add, like, 4 to 8, or something like that, or 6 to 8, you know, could be all the difference between, you know, a substandard rune and, you know, you maxing out a character's crit rate, you know?
Gotcha.
So, and I mean, and that's like where I'm at now, is if I had a couple grindstones for crit rate, I could probably, you know, knock this out, but...
Limits.
But yeah, it's definitely the part of the game that I feel I have the most room for improvement right now is grindstones.
Okay. So I gotta stop at Clement City real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Just like,
And I mean, and like I said, no matter what time you have, like, we can just mine for however long you have, and then you can have, I mean, don't feel obligated to stay on any longer than you need to.
no problem.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, so it's about 6 jumps from here.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
So, tell me PS5 stuff.
But it's wonderful. Alone, the fact that it's, you know, magnitudes quieter than my PS4 was whenever I would try to use it, is already worth its weight in gold.
Nice. So I do have a question. You said pretty much all the games for the PS4 work on it, right?
Mm-hmm. Like, pretty much all I did with this one was I downloaded
Charging.
the game, and it brought the data in, because it's basically syncing as if it was my PlayStation saved games as well.
Gotcha.
So I didn't even need to do anything really, I just pretty much hit that transfer button and it brought in all of my saved games and all of my information.
That's it. It's just like a clean system reinstall. Okay. Good to know.
But what was
No.
nice was, unlike a system reinstall where, you know, it's, you know, multiple steps, pretty much when I got it, I just had my PS4 on and it searched for it on the network, found it, and it basically took care of everything without me doing anything,
Frameshift drive
which was really
charging.
nice.
Very cool. Take my land, take me where I cannot stand.
I kind of feel like Firefly occasionally in this game.
Like Firefly a lot.
Shiny Captain.
Take this guy from me.
You know, for a brief while, they were actually thinking about making a Firefly MMORPG.
Drive charging.
They did. It's this.
But yeah, no, they were going to have a whole thing, and I don't remember why it fizzled out, but it fizzled out. Unless they came out with it and I just never heard about it. But I was pretty heavily invested in following their journey, and I never caught it.
Frameshift drive charging.
You know, this dodging stars things is really helping.
Wait, is helping or is not?
Oh no, it is. It's helping me learn how to maneuver this thing a little bit better.
Okay, good.
So what do you have to stop at Clement City for?
I had to make sure all my stuff is out. Oh, you know what? It'll tell you that on any stage. And I'll just fuel up real quick.
Nice.
6 jumps, unfortunately, would be right at the, you know?
Frameshift drive charging.
But no. I mean, why? Do you not really worry about grindstones? Because, like I said, once we talked to Nelly and all of that about rune efficiency, like, I could really see what he was saying, you know. If you had, like, you know, a 14 for, you know, a rune stat, and you wanted just to grind it with, like, a 2 to 4 rune, or grindstone, suddenly you get another point of efficiency for it, so... that's why I definitely want to try to get into that aspect of the game more. And I hear building a BJR5 team is easier with the artifacts and all, so
Okay.
I might revisit that, but I mean, definitely first and foremost, I want to make sure I just have something to use. Man, I mean, even when you're going around a star and you can hear it churning and all,
Yeah,
how great.
freakish, right?
It's just so good.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know, there's something I don't really I mean, I do understand it. I don't know why I say I shouldn't understand it.
What's up?
But just, so, one of the guys, I don't know if you remember him, but Dan, that we've played with sometimes, lives in Kansas City. Anyways, unimportant, but he said he went through the first wave of Walmart orders and that it was a shit show. He had it in the cart and processed the order, and then it said they sold out. And then he says a bunch of new consoles were added to eBay for $1,500. I mean, am I the only person that just wouldn't buy a console just to sell it to make a profit? Like, I mean, I get it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Like,
Not weird. Why would you? Just because you don't want to sell one. There's nothing weird about that.
I mean, also just, I mean, more so I ponder the people like that. Like, you know that people want to get this, like, for the holidays, or maybe they've had a shit year or anything else, and this would just really make their lives so much happier for them. And then you have people who are going to go and like just buy them with no intention of ever wanting them in any capacity,
Yeah.
just so that they can make a profit. I don't know, it's very Ferengi, that's all.
Yes, it is. It's just, I wouldn't do it personally, but
I don't know, I mean, I guess that's the thing, is like, I imagine, would I want to get extorted for an extra $1,000 for a console just because somebody could do that? Like, and they think, are they buying multiple consoles just so that they can sell them at a profit? And,
probably.
it's a nice beat.
This is Terrorist by Renegade.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know. I guess I just never could imagine buying something with no intention of wanting to use it just to make a profit and deny people who do want it and make them have to decide after this kind of year if they can afford to,
Well, be happy you're not that guy.
I know. But it's not just one guy, it's a lot of them. I don't know. Again, I'm probably just weird, like, I know I should probably, be that kind of person and, go make $1,000 easily and all that.
I mean, not if
I just couldn't live with myself.
Yeah, not if it's against your moral compass. That's what really damns anything. There's no, I mean, you have money coming in. There's no need for you to do that. Maybe be happy you're in that situation. Maybe they're really like in dire straits and need to sell PS5s.
I mean, then I think of it from a practical standpoint, I mean, Sony is obviously trying to make enough consoles available that they're having some for launch day availability.
I hear you.
I just can't wait until they have some external drive compatibility.
Yeah,
That way
that'll
I
be
can
sick.
do my favorite thing and have like 50,000 games downloaded. Just in case my muse descends that I, want to play something obscure.
Like what?
I don't know. Sometimes I just want to play Stardew Valley.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, Stardew Valley is this wonderful farming sim type game that was programmed by one guy. He programmed it, he created it, he did everything himself. But it's like very much a passion project for him, but it's just a wonderful game. And there's no real consequences, so if you miss something one year, you can just wait around till it happens again the following year. It's not like some games where, if you don't do this right now, you're never going to get the opportunity again.
I hear you.
Okay, I just arrived in this sector. I'm fuel scooping for probably 100 years. The last 5 jumps were all non-fuel stars.
I hear you.
Was
That's hot.
the sad.
Warning, temperature critical. Fuel scooping complete.
Stuff. Oh, question. How do you like the crate?
Which crate?
Mark
Crate
II.
Phantom 2?
Mark II.
I don't have one. I have the starter ship, the Adder, the Asp Explorer, the Python, and the Anaconda, and the Type 9 Heavy. Those are my only ships. But I hear really great things about it.
Okay.
I hear it's one of the more popular ships in the game, that usually it's between that and the Python for overall functionality and such.
Okay.
What was that planet that we... Oh, it was the one right near where you are, where we went to do the resource extraction site.
Right.
The one that had the massive ring.
Yeah, that was
It
weird.
was basically like a solar system sized ring. Ooh. I know I'm not here for that, but I just found somebody who is wanted. Mosanite. Are you on the way again?
Yep. Oh, definitely.
Noise. Oh, and it just occurred to me, I definitely need to get my beacon on.
Yeah, turn mine on already.
Okay, I'm gonna park myself over the ring and then run to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Alrighty. Perfect. Be right back.
Okay. Okay. As usual. Look at that.
Da 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 dun dun da la 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 dun dun.
Okay. You right there, bud?
I was hearing your music when I came back.
Oh, you can hear that? It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
far from the... It's pretty far from the mic.
What can I tell you?
A couple of these songs are from Tricky.
What a game. So I'm just making sure other games that I want to download are starting. Oh wow. I mean, not for nothing, but I also just love the screen that they have when you are doing something. Before it was just really janky looking, but now it's pretty nice altogether. That's fine for now. Actually, yeah, no, that's fine for now. I wish you could come to a full stop in the Super Cruise.
No, you don't. Keep watching The Expanse and you'll see why.
That show is really great, by the way. Thank you for recommending it. Did you see
anytime.
I sent you a movie that I think you will also like? If you read the description.
Oh, did you text it to me?
I did, yeah.
So this song is awesome because they sample the HAL 9000.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave.
Yeah, that was a very, like, they were trying to lie to it, and you can't, it's like lying to a kid. You know what I mean? Oh, does your HOTAS work?
Yes, the HOTAS is working fine. Absolutely no problem. Why are you getting farther away from me, though?
What do you mean?
You're at 1600 light seconds.
Okay.
You were at like 1000.
I don't know. You're at D590, right?
Yeah. The first planet where our Painite hotspot is. It's like you flew past me.
Okay, I don't see it.
It actually shows you jumped out now.
Okay. I don't know why it's showing you that. Now, which well, that really doesn't matter. But is there a fleet carrier that you go to?
Yeah. Let me pull up the name. I go to the one called the Picard Maneuver.
Okay.
He buys for pretty decent.
Oh, good. All right, no problem.
Were you in the star system?
No, I was going to the wrong one. I was going to D90B, D590B.
Ah,
But now I've rerouted and I'm on the way. That's one
so
of
I
the
did
reasons
see
why I
you
asked.
in this system, and I did see you fly by me. Aha!
Okay.
I just was very confused. That's why I tried to say it to you at the time, because
No,
I
that's
was
good.
like,
It's good you did.
I saw you walking, like flying by. I was like, yeah, he'll come back.
Yeah, I usually use one of the fleet carriers as a waypoint. I forgot this time.
No worries.
So where do you want to drop in? I'm gonna try to drop in right between those two overlaps.
Oh yeah.
Are you ready?
Well, yeah, how far away are you?
I'm right over it.
Do you see me then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Let me try and line up, and then you can see if you like the spot. Again, maybe this big bar right here in front of me. What do you think?
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Okay, you can drop in when you're ready.
Oh, I did drop in.
Oh, okay.
But okay, I'll jump out and come back in again.
Frameshift
No,
drive
you don't have to.
charging.
I'll just stay where you are so I can find you.
Okay.
The less you move around, the easier it is to find you. Yeah, just stay put and I'm a megameter away.
I will say that's like one of the only things I don't like is how hard it is to jump in together.
Yeah, it's a little tough.
But at least you can home in on my signal, and it should jump you out like a space station right next to me, within 10 meters. Or 10 kilometers.
Yep. Fortunately, I'm going too fast. Why is my speed so high? And I have it all the way pulled back. Too fast for a safe exit. So I guess I got an emergency drop. I don't know what. I can't slow down anymore. It's just
You have
strange.
to stick it neutral, right? At the 30?
No, I have it pulled back so I can slow down.
Wow.
It's still.
I do know that it takes a while to actually decide it wants to do that sometimes.
Well, I'm just gonna emergency exit because I don't know, because you're right here. I don't know why, but whatever. Oh. Yeah, we know.
deployed.
Okay, now my speed's fine. Which doesn't make sense. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Let's try and disengage. Great idea. I think I'll do that.
Programming limpet drone.
There you are.
Yeah.
So I found you. I found you.
I haven't been scanned yet, but I thought I would prospect a little
Okay.
while I waited.
Oh, did you turn your night vision on?
Sure did. I'm glad I realized that eventually.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Yeah.
I remember that one time I thought I flew out of the ring.
Asteroid
I remember.
scan complete. Programming limpet
You
drone.
were like, well, I can't see anything. I said, turn on your night vision. I said, okay.
I forget it's there half the time.
I don't. So, I do see a couple. Well, I'm gonna hang. Just tell me if I get scanned. I'm gonna.
Asteroid scan complete.
Gonna get a soda.
Alright,
I should probably stop. Probably be a
no
good
worries.
idea.
2 ships did just jump in, so it should happen pretty quick, and I have our first asteroid all lined up.
See? That's why it's fun to wing mine.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just let me know, because I'll still be on comms.
Perfect.
I must say, this is a... When it works, and when Wi-Fi works, and everything is situated, this is a pretty good game.
Oh, yeah. I love when everything is working the way it should.
So much so, what do you... what was I saying? What soda should I get? I'll take a seltzer.
Cherry cola.
Club soda on the rocks.
Mmm. Fancy.
I would drink a Yingling, but maybe after I get a couple mil. So what is the Picard maneuver? Is that just like...
So the Picard maneuver, basically, at the time, I believe he was a lieutenant, Picard, most of the captain and the first officer were both killed in an attack by a Ferengi marauder. And basically, they were outmatched. They had no shields. The bridge was on fire. So basically, he came up with this thing to basically jump into warp and immediately jump out of it again, so that it would seem to the ship that was attacking them like they were in 2 places at once.
Oh, okay.
So that was the Picard maneuver.
Has it been recreated or
Oh, there was a whole episode about it. Basically, it was because a relative of the Ferengi, that captain that had attacked the Stargazer,
Yeah.
was trying to torture Picard, and they drove him crazy so that he thought he was reliving it, but
Oh, wow.
where he was basically attacking the Enterprise itself. And so they had to
Gotcha.
develop a counter to the Picard maneuver, which was an uncounterable, thing.
That's a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
This song sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
It's my baby. I made this in 2007.
Nice.
Never used it until the podcast. I haven't probably made any music besides, when I was in, audio school, but it's just not something I have time for. It's fun. It's not really that lucrative because no one really buys beats. Still no scans, huh?
Uh-uh.
Oh, jeez. I mean, and
You
I hate
have
to say it,
weapons,
this game,
right?
Yeah, but I mean, this game is a little bit of a time suck. A little bit. It just takes so long to do anything, and then when you get there, you can't really start until you get scanned.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you gotta really set aside 3, maybe 4 hours to make any progression.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
this is why I play mobile so much, because I can be distracted and what have you.
See, I'm just doing RTA while we wait.
Yeah, I might as well do that. I might as well play another game while this other game decides to let me do stuff.
I mean, you remember that one time they never scanned me, so...
Yeah, exactly. So you don't know when you're gonna get scanned. Remember when my game dripped out, I came back in, I got scanned again, then I got shot down, came back on a fleet carrier, and mined for almost 2 hours with no scan. So I guess, I don't know, was that the devs giving me a break? Oh, this guy just got shot down, we'll leave him alone. Go mine.
Give him a pass. Give him a pass.
Give him a pass, you know? Actually, let me check the miners tool, because the prices, but you know what, there's no reason to, because I'm just going to end up selling it to the fleet carrier anyway. There's no reason.
You know what? I'm just going to start shooting the asteroid. I at this point don't care.
Yeah, it's more of a time thing for me. Oh, look, combat mode activated, analysis mode activated. Someone remembers stuff. Look at that.
Why are you getting combat mode ready? You think I'm going to bring Peldon on us?
No, practice. Practice makes perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does this one already... Oh, you already prospected. You did say that.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you want to give it?
2 more minutes.
Okay. see any. No, I don't see any ships. They're all the way.
All I see
To the
is
left.
one yellow thing way off in the distance. Now I see a second one. But I think they're mining themselves. They're not. The NPCs aren't. They don't seem to be
Yeah.
attacking us.
Let's just start. I mean, I hate to say it, but
Programming input drone.
Let me program
We'll have
my. Do you know the other nice thing about the Type 9 Heavy? I can have 7 collector limpets at once.
excellent. That is.
Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Prospector limpet
Ooh.
engaged.
This next asteroid is very sexy as well.
Asteroid scan complete.
It's 33% paynite. Tell me I'm not right.
You were absolutely right. So yeah, you're doing all the prospecting. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. Okay, that's it for that one.
I'm waiting for my prospectors to pick up everything.
The collectors
it's-
to pick up there.
It's pretty much the one straight ahead of us. If you see what way I'm facing.
Yep.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Your ship does look cool in night vision, I must say.
Oh, I mean, I really love this ship. Except for its, flyability. Like, on it.
Everything but the...
Well, I mean, like, right now, I have my stick all the way forward, and I'm moving at 47.
Damn.
So, that's what I mean, like, it is not going to win any races, but dang if it can't just pillage an asteroid very efficiently.
So the one that you're in front of is the next one.
Do you see the prospector? I shot one at it. I'm heading towards it.
Collector limpet expired.
Oh, that's right. It's in my contacts. Good.
Yeah. I'm about 1 kilometer out from it right now.
Yeah, I see. On your six.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid depleted.
Also, you like the name Honey Badger, which is just awesome. Did you know that was the name of this ship or no?
No. I don't know how I would have.
What did you say? You said something very like, but you said
Honey
something
Badger
like,
don't care.
Yes. Is that some kind of meme or something? Because that.
I mean, essentially, yeah. Like, basically, like, you know, it's always the joke, you know, Honey Badger don't care.
No, I've never heard that.
Wow. It's great. Yeah, no. I definitely know that expression.
But
And,
these things.
Now we're going to
are
deal with
ridiculous.
this whole ridiculousness of me never being able to figure out which way I was facing before I started rotating around the asteroid, so we don't backtrack on ourselves.
Excellent. Should I prospect? Just because you did the last two?
Oh, I mean, I have 500 limpets, and I keep
Jeez.
running out of space, so... No, I have no problem shooting every asteroid with limpets.
Alright, well.
I have one going out now. You're done with that asteroid, right?
I am. Absolutely.
Did I miss? No, I did.
Prospect
Okay.
limpet engaged. Programming
That asteroid was
trying
just
to-
way farther away than I thought.
complete.
You like trying to Brady them too, huh? I thought that was my game.
Limpet failed.
Right?
I'd try to Tom Brady them. Try to see how far I can
Engaged.
shoot them.
That asteroid's terrible. That one sucks. Okay.
Programming limpet drone.
This is the ultimate one if I can hit this one.
Prospect limpet failed.
Let's see.
Do you see the one I'm
See.
shooting at? It's the tiny
I
little
see it,
one.
yeah, I see.
Ooh, it's going to be close. I definitely misjudged it.
No, you got it.
Oh, it's so hard to tell. Nope, I think I just went over the top of it a little bit. Yeah, 5 kilometers. Yeah, I think I overshot it. Yep. Oh, cool. We can close to turning the night vision off if we want.
Nah, I like it all.
Oh, me too. It looks cool.
It's a good spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Prospect limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone.
I don't see any bandits, so maybe they'll leave us alone for the session.
Limpet failed.
Let us pray.
It's nice to have your session uninterrupted. There are legendary, literal physical fights about bands encroaching in on like studio time and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So imagine you're practicing, you're recording this album, and this other band just barges in, fucks up your whole recording. It's 3 o'clock, man.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete.
We had
And
the
most
flow
of-
going, man.
Yeah, seriously, like people really, but that's a thing. That is absolutely a thing. You have all your chemistry situated, and then someone comes and jacks it up, man. So that's actually the problem. And a lot of these stories were told to me by the engineers that, you know,
Prospect limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect
Come on, Papa needs some painite.
yeah, right? Papa does need some paint night.
Kirby.
Prospect limpet engaged.
Nope.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospect limpet failed. Programming limpet drone.
Do you watch this elite streamer? His name is Yamix. He's just like, I think he's Latvian. Dude is hysterically funny. A little over the top sometimes, but still very, very funny.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
And here's the joke. I have what?
Prospect
About
limpet
3 tons already,
engaged.
which is pretty much already what I lost.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospect
So I've kind of made back what I lost already
Nice.
in like 4 seconds. Yeah, it took a while to get out here.
Yeah,
but-
I already have 13 tons, so I know how you feel.
Prospect limpet engaged.
Damn these asteroids.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospect limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospect limpet failed. Prospect limpet
Finally, a
engaged.
painite.
Yay. Lead the way.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospect limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Well, you're playing fast and loose with your limpets. I like it.
Got it. What are you gonna say?
I still never understand the route that collectors take to actually go and get something. Like the way they fly towards it, then up, then...
Okay. That's it for that one.
Big fat part of the asteroid. Don't hit this one. Get past it. Yeah. Now that was threading it. Ooh. High resource, 47%.
Oh, which one?
Kind of straight ahead of us.
Oh, what am I talking about? I keep forgetting I can just see your...
Yeah, it's like at
prospect
1.7. Yeah, there you go. I don't know why it is, but I get more materials.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
It's so weird.
Collector limpet expired.
Come on, you have to be almost done now.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
What happened?
Great. I have no idea. I derped out again.
All I saw was you were suddenly destroyed.
Yep. I was.
Were you scanned, or did you go to get something?
No, it
and-
just... It... Wait, hold on. I have to check and make sure. Because this keeps happening. It's only when I play this one, too, which is the worst. Because
That
this is the
ship?
most...
That ship, you mean, or?
No, the Wi-Fi. Because this is crazy. This is like almost every time I play.
Capacity.
The downstream is 142. So I'm thinking that's enough. Apparently not. Okay. Well, let's go back into that session.
Asteroid depleted.
So who knows where it's gonna put me? It's probably gonna put me in a fleet carrier.
And that would be
No,
the
just
closest things, right?
No, it just put me in the middle of
Cargo
space.
at maximum capacity. Prospect to limpet failed.
So I am, well, let me turn on the wing. So I can try to find you.
Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Great. Well. So, even if I want to give it up, how do I do it? I just have to eject it?
What do you mean? Cargo? Yeah, you basically have to go to your cargo hold and hit abandon. You know, that might be why they leave us alone, is I abandon so much cargo of the things
Yeah,
I don't
I hear
want.
you.
Maybe that's why they leave us alone, even when we haven't been scanned.
Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
AJ, I just got the, as Nelly would say, the tastiest asteroid just now.
A little busy. Sorry.
Are you getting
I'll tell you I'm
attacked?
dead, because of course. That's what happens. I'm probably gonna have to get out of here somewhere.
Well,
But I'm
I
mass
can
locked, so I can't even.
try to dump to your engines and boost your way out of the mass lock. How about this? I can finish this one asteroid I'm on, and then I can jump out. I can go sell, and we can come back in if you have enough time to keep mining.
Well, I just gave him. Let's see if he leaves me alone. So I gave him 2 tons, and he's still messing with me.
How
So
much
I'm
did
outta
he
here.
ask for?
2. But I'm out of here. I'm jumping out. It's the only way to escape. Well, that worked. So it was 2 tons of shit I didn't need. So that worked. That worked out too. Turn on your wing. Oh, I see you. I see you.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, okay.
I see. Well, that's good. I didn't die this time. Smart. Smart, AJ. Did not
Great.
die.
He's the guy that was messing with you. Just came to scan me.
Oh, that sucks.
And see, mine is telling me how he wants 152,000 worth of cargo.
Yeah, this never would have happened if I didn't just derp out.
Frame shift drive.
It's okay, I'm frame shift. I'm getting out of here.
Oh, great.
Assuming I can line up before he kills me.
good?
I mean, no, but sort of.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, you're good. You're on Super Cruise.
I am now. It was making me aim myself at the Paynite hotspot.
So,
alright.
let's
So
do
I'm going to
this.
go to my fleet carrier friend and go
Yeah,
sell
let's do-
everything I have.
Exactly. Let's do it. It's Picard maneuver, right?
Yeah, that's the one I favor. Assuming he hasn't bought out all that he was going to buy yet.
Wits End. Flying Paynite. Victoria. Remember the can't. Awesome.
Yeah, that one, until I started watching The Expanse, I did not get that one.
Exactly. So I'll meet you at the Picard maneuver.
Yeah, because I was very close to the planet. It wouldn't let me speed up yet.
Oh, it's all around there.
Great. Now somebody's trying to interdict me, and I overshot the fleet carrier, so it's going to be fun.
Hull integrity compromised.
Great. He interdicted me.
Under attack.
Let's see what I can do.
I'm just waiting for my frame shift drive to finish cooling down, and I'll try and jump again. There go my shields.
Taking damage. Shields offline. Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, I'm back into Super Cruise again.
Excellent. Awesome.
Alright, I was able to jump in to the Picard maneuver.
Awesome.
His fleet carrier looks exceptionally cool with night vision on it.
Oh.
Is that you landing right now?
No, definitely not.
Oh, okay.
these out. Okay, maybe you can answer this. Light seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously there's light years. Why am I dropping
Mhm.
to what the hell just happened? Okay. We'll just wait for that to cool down, then I'll jump again.
What happened?
I don't know why. It just I was in Super Cruise and I wasn't. Oh, maybe I got too close to the planet.
Cargo scoop
Jeez.
retracted. Landing gear deployed.
There we go. Yeah, that was probably
But
too
you were
close to the
you were
planet.
asking about light seconds.
Yeah.
What's your question?
About what type of, I mean, light years obviously is, well, jeez. This is what happens when I try to,
Shields online.
like, are light seconds equivalent to real seconds is the better question.
I mean, no, it's a measure of distance, so I think you're looking at it a little bit differently. So a light year is a measure of how far light can travel in 1 year, right?
Yep.
So a light second is, again, obviously just that, just how far it can get. So let me get Siri to tell me the official answer. Oops. How far is a light second? It is. It's equal to 299,792,458 meters, or 983,571,056 feet per second. So just under 1 billion feet in 1 second. Did that answer your question?
Yep.
Have you arrived yet?
No, I don't know why I can't speed up. I'm in the blue.
I had that when I was...
Am I too close to the planet?
Yeah, I had that a little bit where I was too close to the planet.
Like, I don't. So I'm doing the total opposite way. And it's like I guess the farther away, the faster I'll go. I don't know. Okay, now, so that was it. The gravity was fucking with me. Now I'm picking up speed. Okay, that's it. That was the problem. Forget how realistic this game is.
Do you know with the flight stick how you look around the cockpit?
Bye, bitch. I evaded interdiction. That's why I was
Nice.
so quiet. So sorry. You were
No,
saying
you're fine.
about...
Do you know how to look around the cockpit
Yes,
without
the
going
head
to the
look.
camera suite?
Yep, head look.
What button is that with this apparatus?
There it is.
How does it feel?
See? You know stuff. Wait, what? Who's attacking me? I just...
Did you just come into here? There are random
Yeah.
NPCs around. Just fly towards the fleet carrier and it should defend you. Just don't forget to ask for landing permission on your flight in as quick as...
Yep, that worked. I guess let's attack AJ today. Hey, there's AJ. Let's attack him. This was the hardest. Yo, the other 135 million, no problem. This last 5 million, or however much I'm gonna get, ridiculous. And the sad part is I can't even stay here because who knows where this guy is going.
Well, just, land and once you don't have cargo, they're not going to bother you anymore. Theoretically.
Yeah, they will.
Are you landing now?
Yep.
Nice. I was just, I won an RTA just now and I wasn't even watching, so I most certainly forgot I was even doing it.
Wow. That's funny.
I moved my camera so I could watch you land.
Okay. Hopefully it's entertaining. Just gonna-
I'm on the edge of my seat. Oh yeah, that guy that was shooting at you is having a bad day.
I was gonna give him one, but there's no need.
He's got 3 different people shooting him right now.
Excellent. Let's hope that keeps up.
This song now always reminds me of Ready Player One.
Oh, good.
Oh, they just destroyed him.
Well, I'm gonna sell it. It's a little under 5. That sucks. Well, whatever.
A little under 5 million.
Yeah. Oh, I got a trophy.
Nice. Did you get a rank in commerce or something?
I don't think so. Let's fuel up. Just cause.
See, this is the problem with getting into the elite rank. I'm still at 46% on my trade rank.
Well, I'm gonna head out. This was a rocky mission at best.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go. Why? Not your fault at all.
No, I just
You
feel
were
bad
actually-
that we weren't
growing.
more successful for us.
Growing pains, that's all it is. Alright. So I'm gonna go back to whatever that station is in Imminent. Because I can't stay here. End up somewhere
Because
else.
you'll end up on the other side of the galaxy again?
But yeah. Let's
Well, I'm going to leave my Type 9 Heavy just floating in space.
I've done that when the first time I played. I didn't know you had to go back to stations, or I just left it.
Yeah, I'm doing it because then I'll be ready to mine the next time.
Why? Wait, shouldn't I do that also instead of wasting time going all the way back to that station?
I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, like, I have 475 limpets, so I'm not even buying any more, so I'm just going to literally go over the rings, and I'm going to park my ship there and just log out, because then when I hop back in, I'll be right above the rings, and I can just start mining the next time I'm playing.
Dude, that's such a good idea.
Yeah. I don't go back to the space stations unless I really have to sometimes.
Oh, again, not something I knew. Let's see.
I mean, granted, it could be a terrible idea, but it is an idea I use a lot.
Why would it be? I don't see why. What would be the problem?
I'm not sure. Just, my natural paranoia that, I might, ruin the universe. I'm a big fan of the universe, too. It's been like a universe to me these many years. I like this guy's fleet carrier name, My Wit's End.
So after I launch, I just leave it in the rings? Is that it?
Oh, not in the rings, cause then you'd have to jump out and back in again, but, how I was just hovering over the rings waiting for you when you got here?
Right.
That's what I do with my ship. I used to do it when I was farming for low temperature diamonds. I would just literally leave my ship hovering above the rings, so as soon as I jump in, I could hit Super Cruise and I could jump right into the rings right away. I'll stay where I'm going to stay, so if you want to come and see what I do.
Alright. Might as well. That'll probably be best.
Because, yeah, where I am right now is just far enough away that I have enough room to build up speed to Super Cruise. And then I can slow down right away and line up my shot and get right into the ring I want. And then, yeah, like you noticed, you don't have to spend a lot of time and energy just jumping 16 jumps or something round trip just to go sit at a station.
Excellent. Thanks for telling me. No worries, it's going to be helpful. Because this is all I'm going to do next time I play anyway.
Same. So yeah, so I see you targeted me now. So yeah, I just pretty much hang out above the planet. And so the Paynite hotspot is right kind of, if I keep going forward, like on the planet basically,
Yeah.
it's like right in front of me. So basically what I would do is, because it always spawns you in not in super cruise mode, so I would basically just aim myself straight ahead, super cruise, build up speed, and then immediately pull the stick back so I'm not moving at all. And then all I have to do is make a left-hand turn, and I'm in the ring, and I'm in my spot. As you say, this game has some time sink tendencies, so anything I can do to minimize the amount of time.
Okay, so some idiot interdicted me with nothing. No
Are you
reason.
sure you don't have anything? Because other
sold
cargo
everything
can't
in
be
bo-
sold.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I have nothing. I have nothing but limpets. What do you carry, I wonder? Nothing. So you did all that for no reason.
You're right, they really do have a vendetta against you today.
What else could it be?
I mean, I've
What
never
else
been
could it be?
interdicted with no cargo, so all I
Twice
can
today.
think is vendetta.
Twice today. Never for you. Probably gonna be 3 times. Alright, I'm only a couple light seconds from you, so, and I'm right above the planet anyway, so I'm gonna jump out.
Perfect.
But this did save me tons of time. Thanks so much.
No worries.
And I'll be ready to mine when I log in again. Perfect.
Sweet.
Alright. Thanks, man. You just saved me about a good 15 minutes having to jump back.
Yeah, like I said, that is something I've been doing for a while to minimize my back and forth time. Alright, well, I will see you later, my friend. If I go try some Miles Morales out.
Oh, tell me how it is when you do.
Oh, I will tell you, man. I will tell you. I can't wait.